Hello trader, hope that you had an enjoyable day. So looking at XAUUSD after the FOMC, we can see that there was a breakout during that news and currently the market again coming back to the baseline. So before we look at on the lower time frame how we can trade, let's quickly look at highest time frame looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly perspective, we can see that XAUUSD is currently overextended. We might see that potentially deeper pullback in this market. If we look at from this support level, we can see that there was a strong breakout followed by this pullback, and we can see the market is another impulsive phase where this month, once the market opened, the prices started to break down. And what I think that if we look at the Fibonacci perspective on this market, this is the second impulse on the monthly, and we might see that XAU USD, we could see a potentially 38.2% Fibonacci retracement possible, which is also below the previous monthly support. Therefore, XAU USD could continue to drop further as this is the last day of trading week. We might see that this instrument is coming back to retest this support level for bigger picture perspective. Now at the same time, we can see that there is a monthly resistance here, and therefore what I think that if we see initial further pullback, we could see further downside in this monthly perspective this week. Now if we look at the weekly chart to see a little clearer picture, we can see that there's a pattern that we can look at here. What we saw that from the weekly perspective, there's an inverted head and shoulder in that area, and complete breakout from that inverted head and shoulder, leaving an order block, which is an important order block on XAUUSD, where we can see that there is weekly doji formation, where this weekly doji is a long week candle where there was a high liquidity grab, followed by we can see that back to back 3 weeks of doji formation, which is a pullback, and we have seen another expansion followed by 2 doji formation, another pullback or consolidation, and we have seen the in the third expansion phase there is only 1 doji. So therefore what I think that the price might even try to come back to the order block to retest this long term perspective, as this is the 38.2% on the monthly Fibonacci level. Also below this weekly doji there is high liquidity. Now from this week perspective, what I think that XAUUSD may drop to that level, grab liquidity, continue to go up again for a deeper pullback, or we might see that a drastic drop to that support level, where below this level is the smart money area, as this is an order block. There was a huge liquidity grab here. We might see other retest of this level and then trending again back to the upside. So for short term trading perspective, if we look at a daily chart, we can see that there was a daily bounce, there was a big drop followed by a pullback. Now if we compare these two daily candle, we can see the bears are strongly bearish, then the bulls we can see very narrow pullback in comparison with the daily drop. Therefore today we can see the market tested this exactly to the daily resistance, and from that level the market started to break again to the support level. Therefore what we can expect on XAUUSD for the market to come back to that support to retest before it bounce back up or continue to drop further. Now looking at the lower time frame, if we look at the 15 minutes and the lower time frame, we can see that this is the lower time frame price action. On the 15 minutes perspective, we can see the market here. This is a there was a big drop here followed by bearish pattern, where we saw again another bounce, grab liquidity, another drop. So currently the market is in a downtrend. We saw that this channel has completely broken below that level, followed by we saw a doji formation on the 15 minutes. In that area, what we can see that XAUUSD currently this 15 minutes candle previous session form a doji. And what I think that if any time we can see another liquidity grab along this area, as this is a high liquidity zone, that can give us potential selling opportunity on XAUUSD. So anytime any break of structure can give us potential selling, and I think that with that drop we might see XAUUSD ultimately coming to this support level, which is a previous neckline of this reversal pattern. I hope that, guys and girls, you enjoyed this analysis. If you enjoyed, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet.